Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Cupid, and today we are going to be asking, how do they see you? How do they see you? This will also be a more general take on it, so you can ask about people in general, like the people in your life in general. You could be asking about a specific person that's not romantic. So I'm going to just pick up on whatever energy comes through, just so it can be a more general reading. So before I get into the groups, I do want to shout out to all the people who have been liking, subscribing, and leaving comments. I really do appreciate it. I also want to let everyone know that my shop is open. Go ahead and check out some of the teas I have in my shop, as well as some art prints. The link for that will be in the description box below. And is there anything else? I don't think so. Let's get right into it. So group one will be this clear, well, they're all clear quartz, so this will be group one. This will be group two, and this will be group three. As always, I will have a picture for you to pause and meditate if you need that. Otherwise, I'll see you at your readings, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. Hi group one, you have chosen this clear quartz. I'm going to put it right here, and we're going to ask who, not who, I mean, I know it, what is it? How do they see you? How do they see you? Right? How do they see you? Oh. How do they see group one? We're going to figure out who they are as well. How do they see group one, Spirit? Whether it's their person or a person. We have 10 of Swords. Okay. Six of Coins. We have 8 of Coins. Interesting. We have, I feel like this person could see you as somebody who used to overgive, right? Or, no, this is definitely present energy. This could be something that you've been doing for a while though, where you overwork yourself into exhaustion, right? This person sees you as somebody who works yourself into exhaustion with this 10 of Swords here. Doing a lot for other people. This person sees you as somebody operating in a very masculine type of energy. By that I don't mean manly, because masculinity is not synonymous with male, okay? This masculine energy is coming off, in this particular instance, it feels very much constantly moving, constantly trying to build and create and work, right? There's this very assertive energy. It's like you're not giving yourself time to rest. Yeah, it's like you're not really giving yourself much time to rest. Whether you're a man or a woman, or you don't either, even if you don't identify as either, with this Emperor card, I feel like this is kind of like you, they see you overall really taking on a lot of responsibilities and burdens, right? You could be trying to do a lot for a lot of people. You could be trying to take care of a family, your family. Um, I feel like there's something here with this Emperor card that I want to say. It's like there is an overcompensation here. Because with this Ten of Swords, it's like this isn't really your natural state. You know what I mean? Or rather, this is not the state of being in which you are the most fulfilled. Um, you know what I mean? So you burn out quickly with this Ten of Swords. But you're generous and you care a lot and you take your job very seriously. I see. I feel like with this Eight of Coins, there's Taurus energy. Yeah, I see this person as thinking about you, or this could be multiple people as well, like I said, or just one person, but they see you as very workaholic, but it's kind of like it's not for yourself. How do they see? You know, how group one's people or person see them. We have, ooh, this Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're tired. You're not taking care of yourself very well, according to them. Ten of Wands. Ooh. So overworked. You could be carrying other people's burdens, doing other people's work for them. Ooh, Hierophant at the bottom. So Taurus is very heavy here. Taurus is very heavy here. Okay. With this Queen of Cups, I feel like, yeah, it's kind of like it's just mirroring the top here, where you do for a lot of people because you care. I don't know if you can tell in this card how clear it is, but this Queen of Cups, she is slumped in her seat. And it's because she, although her cup stays filled, she doesn't really have time to enjoy her full cup, you know, that she has for herself. And I feel like that is mirrored here in this Nine of Pentacles and this, you know, you're abundant in yourself on your own. Obviously, you've reached a point in your life where you are this independent, beautiful, you know, mature, right? You're very responsible. Single for some of you. You know, you gotten to this point where you're sustaining yourself on your own. But it's like you overextend yourself, or you bite off more than you can really chew. You might overestimate what you can handle. Right? You overestimate what you can handle in terms of workload. I'm seeing this Ten of Wands. You have two tens here, so I do feel like there is a need to reflect on your self-care, right? Self-care isn't just, you know, if whether you take time out in your day to pamper yourself a little or give, you know, Self-care is also about habits that you extend over periods of time, right? So as far as if this is about literal work, then an example I can give is if you know that every time you take on X amount of work, you get frustrated and damn near lose your mind, then don't keep doing that, right? That should be a sign to you to every time you take on work, this is how much, this is where you stop before it's too much. You know what I mean? And that way you're practicing discipline, one. So you're basically training yourself to not overextend, to do work, right? To get your work done, but without doing it in a way that constantly puts you in this panicked, anxious state. This Ten of Swords. But this does not have to be about literal work. This could be about anything else. It could be about relationship, the work in relationships, between your friends. This would be about overextending yourself emotionally, like I said with this Queen of Cups. For some of you could be giving money to others. Some of you, some of you could be giving money to others. Like I said, some of you, this is about your family. For some of you, this could be a very small portion of you, so please take what resonates. This seems very specific. But for some of you, an older male figure in your life, this be a father, grandfather, uncle even. For some of you, this could be a husband. For some, it could be an older brother. But I see like an older male that has recently passed. Yeah, that has recently passed, and there are issues regarding his death and possibly like funeral costs. I'm seeing funeral costs, but I also see some other things that are just very draining here for the viewer. You could be doing a lot. I've never been old enough or in a position where I had to deal with all that stuff, but I can imagine there's a lot of little details that go into what happens after someone passes, including funeral costs, but also like I'm pretty sure there's so much other stuff that has to be dealt with. And I feel like some of you have not taken, if this is you, I'm seeing that you may need to take some time to yourself to truly grieve. I feel like you've been working very hard to get these things done, but someone or some people around you are recognizing that you really haven't taken time out for yourself to truly be alone and process and all of that. So make sure to do that. But yeah, that's just a specific person or small group. I don't think that's everybody. How do they see you? But they see you as very hardworking, definitely, very dedicated, somebody who's reliable, and you're definitely responsible, okay? I'm seeing somebody that, I feel like you probably, when you're doing things right, I feel like you're somebody who thrives in a work environment. That's wonderful. I congratulate you. But definitely see you also as very generous. I'm going to use my Tarot of Sexual Magic for those of you who wanted to specifically do a romantic interest of sorts. How does one's person or people see them? I have a Two of Cups. Five of Wands. One more card, please. Ten of Wands again. And a Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for those of you who are inquiring about a romantic interest, you could, somebody in this situation is already in a relationship, right? Yeah, I feel like you could be already in a relationship. And so that's what they see. They see that you are already dealing with people. They feel like, let's break this down. Okay, so I have the Two of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like with this Two of Cups, Five of Wands, they're seeing that they have competition, that you are interested in somebody else. I feel like you are in a relationship, like an actual relationship with somebody else. And they feel like they would have to work very hard to get you to step out of that connection, right? Step out on your person with this Ten of Wands. 5 is important. They feel like you're a risk. You're risky. So they could be in a relationship. I guess it doesn't matter. You or them is already in a relationship. So they see you as like a risk, to just risky in general. Because with this Ten of Wands, I feel like this is kind of like shit could get hectic. Shit could get really wild. Shit could, get blown out of proportion, or to a point that we didn't even, expect. They feel like this isn't something that's just going to be real smooth. And you got Ten of Wands twice. So I feel like you are a really fiery person. I feel like you could be pretty intimidating to people. Like your energy could be very intimidating. It makes people feel like they have to work very hard. But yeah, this Five of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck, I feel like this is telling me that I'm hearing a couple things. One, that you are not available. You don't really have anything to truly give them. But then I'm also hearing, and this isn't like opposing it or anything, but I'm also hearing that dealing with you could get them, could affect their status, their stability in some way with this Five of Pentacles. Like they could get put out, or you could get put out. Like they feel like I said, 5 of Wands, Five of Pentacles. They feel like this is very risky. This is a lot of conflict that they feel could come out of being in a connection with you, if that makes sense, right? You or them or both of you could be are in a relationship already. So that's very interesting. But that's all I have for group 1. If this resonated and you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. And if you want to be notified whenever I post new videos, then make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Also, before you go, I am open for private readings. Use the link in the description box to go over to my website if you're interested in private readings. I also have weekly tarot scopes posted on my website once a week. Fresh new like horoscopes, but with tarot cards. Super fun, so go check that out. You guys have a wonderful day, group 1. Bye. Hello everybody that chose group 2. You've chosen this clear quartz. I'm gonna put it over here and we're gonna go ahead and get into the reading. Let's use this. Yeah. Okay. I'm babysitting right now. What does group 2's person or people see them? How does group 2's person or people see them? Ten of Wands. I feel like Taurus is very important in here. Not because of this card, because of something else I thought. Queen of Cups. Interesting. Three of Swords. Six of Swords. Some of you might want to check out group 1. I feel like that's only for a select group of you. It's not everybody. So far I see that the person or people that you're inquiring about group 2, they see you as somebody who has gone through some type of heartache or pain, you know, some type of pain in the past, some type of betrayal for some of you. This could have to do with a relationship, like a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to. But they see you as having been hurt, definitely. You have an open heart. This is somebody who's very sensitive. You could be somebody that somebody would say, like, wears their heart on their sleeve. You just, you might have a bad habit of overgiving to people, oversharing, right? Getting too close to people too soon. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And it got you hurt in the past. They see you as somebody doing their best to control this part of themselves. Somebody trying to learn more about this part of themselves. How can you better navigate this? They see you as somebody who is working really hard to heal from these old wounds and to grow. Over here, it's like an alligator. It makes me think of like scales and how like some reptilians or amphibians, or I don't know what you would call an alligator, but you know, they shed their old skin. This is you like shedding that old skin, that old layer of skin that was wounded. Let's see, can we get more info? Queen of Wands. So you could have some fire placements. I think more Leo and Sagittarius energy here. You take risks, definitely. This is somebody who takes risks and isn't afraid to try new things. King of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like it's kind of funny. It's like they see that it's like despite all the things you've gone through in the past, all the pain and hurt, you still are willing to take risks. You're still willing to enjoy life and try new things and meet new people and fall in love all over again. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like some of you are artists, visual or performing arts. But with this King of Pentacles, I definitely feel like you are somebody, I feel like you have a good balance of feminine and masculine energy. You know when to push, you know when to pull, you know what I'm saying? Or you, from their perspective, you seem to have a good balance on this, where you're not overly in one energy. You just seem very balanced, because there's like this more emotional, nurturing side, this more sensitive side, and then there's the part of you that would, you know, fight a mountain if you got angry enough, for some of you. But you seem to have your life together. I'm seeing with this this King of Pentacles. You could be very well good with your finances, or they think that you seem to be very good with your finances, very responsible, very stable, right? You have, despite being risky, or not you're risky, but despite being willing to take risks, it's like you also seem to take, you know, good risks. You seem to be a good judgment, because with this Wheel of Fortune, from their perspective, it's almost like you always get what you want anyway. You always come out on top. You always, you know, receive your blessings. I feel like whatever this was that happened in the past, it really helped you rebuild your foundations for who you are going to be for the rest of your life. Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this person feels like you're their soulmate. With this Six of Cups, if they believe in that, they either feel like you're their soulmate, or they feel like there's something about you that either they've known you in another life. I feel like they really hold your connection very highly, is what I'm saying with the Six of Cups. Like, they consider it to be something very important, more than just, you know, more than just an earthly connection. They see you as definitely very generous, playful. Yeah, there's a great balance here. Like, you know when to be mature, you know when to be childish and funny, you know. You're very fruitful. I'm hearing very fruitful. All right, so I'm going to use my Tarot of Sexual Magic to get cards specifically for those who are inquiring about a love interest. So what is group 2's person or people see? How do they see them? Oh gosh, these cards are not wanting to cooperate right now. Alright, I have a Two of Swords. They definitely feel like you have your guard up. What is this? Three of Swords. Yeah. They feel like you have definitely been hurt in the past. I definitely feel like there are some Virgos here, Leos, Sagittarius, Cancer. Feel very important. Libra. The Empress. I just said Libra. Okay. Tower at the bottom of the deck. So this person, for those of you asking about a romantic interest, this person they see you as somebody hard to get close to, who has been hurt in the past, and because of that you're now more closed off, and you're really not just like, you're not putting up with any shit. You they feel like you don't really have a lot of tolerance for nonsense or confusion, but they are also like recognizing your power and divinity here with this Empress card. It's like you being in this more protective energy of yourself. They find it very alluring, and they find it very indicative of your esteem, you know, your self-esteem. They really respect it. With this Tower here, I feel like it kind of drives them crazy a little bit. Not like mentally crazy, but like hormonally crazy. Like, I think they feel like you are extremely sexy. They feel like you're probably the sexiest, or one of the sexiest people they have encountered so far. And I feel like they're always thinking about you. I feel like this is somebody who hasn't seen you in some time. Two of Swords. Yeah, they feel like you're... I just felt like, I heard like shark in the water. Like, you could bite their fingers off if they stick their fingers in the water or something like that. They definitely like your boobs. I'll say that. They're into your boobs. Your boobies. Your bobbies. Ignore I said that. But, yep. That's all I have for you today, Group 2. If that resonated and you enjoyed, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment. I love reading comments. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, go ahead and subscribe and ring the notification bell. And before you leave, I do want to let you guys know that I am open for private readings. If you're interested in that, you can book with me using a link down in the description box. I also post weekly tarot scopes on my website, so go over to my website and check that out. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen this clear quartz. Let's go ahead and, oops, let me put that over here. Now let's go ahead and get into your reading. How does Group 3's person or people see them? Can I get one card at a time, please, Spirit? Jesus. Sorry, guys. For some reason, these cards are acting a fool. Alright. Please tell me how their person or people see them. Okay, I have a 9 of Cups, Three of Wands, and King of Cups. Wow, I love this energy. And then we have Page of Coins here at the bottom. I love this energy. Let me do something real quick. So, what I see here is that this person that you're asking about, or people, they see you as somebody who, one, is very optimistic, okay? You're very optimistic. You always hope for the best. I also see that you're very forgiving, particularly of yourself. I see that you're somebody who doesn't hold yourself to impossible standards, and you also don't hold your mistakes against yourself. With this Page of Coins at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you are somebody who, it's like you understand that you're a student, right? That you're not going to know everything and you're here to learn. I'm also, with this 9 of Cups, it looks like a teacher in a classroom. I'm getting somebody who is grateful for all that they have, grateful for where they are in this point in time, and grateful for the lessons that they've learned to get them to where they are today. I see that they feel like you're somebody who is quite abundant. With this Three of Wands, like I said, you're very hopeful. They feel like you attract what you want and you get it, but also that you are not afraid to dream and to, you know, manifest and expect more. I feel like you're probably a great manifester here, and you aren't afraid to ask for what you want or demand it. You're not afraid to begin a new journey also, is what I'm seeing. With this King of Cups, that's why I said I felt like you don't really like hold your mistakes to you, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really like, you know, like if you make a mistake or you do something wrong, you don't really like, you forgive yourself for that. You don't really hold it against you. You take it as a learning experience. You're really good at moving forward. I do see somebody who's a great friend. I feel like you're a great friend. You could be the friend that people often go to for advice. You're the one that people feel like they can listen to, or you listen to them. You could be a good listener. Yeah, like your friends feel heard with you. You're very good at balancing your emotions and what you give and don't give. Very considerate also. I'm seeing somebody who's just very well balanced. This water earth energy. Somebody could be a Pisces. I'm getting Pisces more than anything. But Scorpio. Some of you could be Scorpio. I have Scorpio placements. Let's get some more cards. We have Eight of Cups. Like I said, this doesn't have to be romantic connections. This could just be general, how people in your life see you, or you could be asking about a specific person that's not a love interest. You could ask about a love interest. It's up to you. Eight of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, you're not afraid to cut your losses and keep moving forward. I'm definitely sensing somebody who, you know, you take your lessons in life for what they are. You don't really linger too long in places that don't serve you or you've outgrown. You know how to just keep flowing with life. Four of Pentacles. And it's because you are a bit selfish, but in a healthy way. Like, I feel like you have a good boundaries, right? You have really good boundaries here with this Four of Pentacles. You, like I said, you know when to give and you know when to fall back and not be taken advantage of. You don't just learn your lessons, you apply them from the past. We have Strength at the bottom of the deck here. And so I definitely feel like boundaries are very important. But I feel like you're just you have an inner strength within yourself. You seem to just keep going. Like, I just see somebody who keeps pushing and pushing and going and learning and learning. And you never really, from the outside looking in, you never really seem to be slowed down. You never really seem to falter in your step. You never really seem to get get distracted or allow yourself to get distracted. You definitely have a very attractive energy here. With this Eight of Cups, I do feel like you could have left something behind in the recent past, right? You could be getting over a breakup, or some type of loss. Somebody close to your close to you, could be family. But yeah, I just see a lot of optimism here. You're really looking towards the future with like an abundance mindset. I heard this is mine, or what's mine, right? So I feel like you're getting to this, you're in this mentality or this mindset of knowing that what's yours can never be taken from you. You know, it will always be there waiting. You just have to take the initiative to go and get it. Let me look at something really quick. I feel like you could be pretty young. I'm hearing early to mid 20s for most people in this group. I feel like some people are just graduating high school or will be going to college soon. I'm seeing somebody maybe going traveling. Somebody could be traveling to be a teacher. Some of you are leaving old friendships behind, or have left old friendships behind. Interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody that in the past like just outgrew an old friend group. Others moving away from family is very strong here. Okay, I'm about to use my Tarot of Sexual Magic for those of you who are inquiring specifically about a love interest. So let's see what the cards have to say. How does group three's person and or people see them, Spirit? Jesus, these cards have been doing the most all day. Okay, I'll take this card. I'm seeing a Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, okay, Knight of Pentacles, and then I have the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, if you're asking about a romantic interest, a crush, a past lover, whatever, this is somebody that sees you as hard for them to approach. They get really tongue-tied around you, or they just don't know it. They feel like they don't know what to do. They feel very foolish. There's something about their attraction to you that has them just in the most hesitant energy, particularly looking at this Two of Pentacles here and then the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. They have all this energy of wanting to approach you, but they just get a little stuck. They could be an earth sign, or you could be an earth sign, or have some major earth placements. Especially with just all this green. I'm seeing a lot of green. It's very important here. 8-8 is also interesting. Yeah, 8-8 could be important. 8-8 and 9-9. But I'm looking at this Nine of Swords, and I feel like they feel like you won't be interested in having anything to do with them. And this could be for a number of reasons. For some of you, I feel like they see you as super independent and not interested in a relationship at all. And so they feel like their efforts will be futile. You know what I mean? For others of you, they could be perceiving you as being the one who's afraid of something, and they don't want to like come on too strong or step on your toes or anything. But I do feel like for a majority of you, it's like they have this fear that you are, you know, that you would choose being like more independent and single. You would choose singlehood over them. They have these like fantasies of coming and swooping you off your feet, maybe taking you out, seducing you. But I see like a whole lot of hesitance. Hesitance. I see a lot of hesitation from this person because they feel like your focus is just elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like even here, this girl, she's at the window and there's this star outside. So I feel like you have like a lot of dreams and goals. Like I said, some of you could be planning to travel or will be traveling soon. And so they feel like your focus is just not in a place where you can probably entertain a relationship. But they would like to try, I'm seeing. For some of you, you could be going to school soon. And so maybe if you're graduating from high school, maybe this is somebody who you guys aren't going to the same schools, right? You won't be going to the same school for college. And so they might feel like there's no point in even saying anything. I'm getting some of those vibes from this person. Like, it's like, why even say anything? Like, what's the point of saying anything? Like, you know, with this Two of Pentacles energy, like, should I, shouldn't I? What's the point? You know, is it going to be worth it? Is it, you know, we have like the pros and the cons list here. They're taking like a really meticulous, logical approach to this because it just seems like that's the type of person they are. They could be an earth sign, definitely. Especially with this Knight of Pentacles, right? Knight of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. They just... yeah, Nine of Swords. They are all in their head about it. Nine of Swords are more like realistic fears, like rational fears. I feel like they just might feel like it's not the right time, or there's something about your situation where they just don't think that there's like, what's the point is what I'm hearing. Like, what's the point of even saying anything? Either you're not interested or you don't want it, or y'all are about to go in two separate directions. Because even here, she's on foot and this guy's on a horse. So it's like your paces, the paths that you're taking, all those things can be very different. So they just like, they're stuck in this place where they're constantly just weighing the pros and cons and what ifs. All right. So that's all I have for group 3. If this resonated and you enjoyed the reading, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. I do want to say that I am open for private readings, so if you're interested in booking with me, then go ahead and use the link in the description box, and that will lead you right to the page where you can book a reading with me. All readings are delivered within 72 hours. And I also do weekly tarot scopes on my website. So every week there's a new tarot scope. Go ahead and check that out on my website. And I will see you guys at the next video. Bye!